Number 1. Old Costume. In Final Fantasy Advent Children, developers wanted Vincent's cloak to have an organic feel on it, however it was very difficult to animate. Changing his costume would conflict his character, so he was the only one to appear the same as he was before in Final Fantasy VII. Number 2. Pink Ribbon. In Final Fantasy Advent Children, all of the party members sport a pink ribbon on their left arm as a remembrance of their friend Aerith. All of the team members has their ribbon on their left arm, while Vincent put it on his right. This is because of his golden gauntlet located on his left arm. Number 3. Cerberus. Cerberus is a three-headed dog who is a guardian of the underworld in Greek mythology. Vincent's main weapon on Advent Children and Dirge of Cerberus is a hand gun named Cerberus. The gun shows 3 barrels, each is ornamented with a dog head in place of the iron sights. There is also a keychain attached to it that bears a Cerberus-shaped charm. Number 4. Loner. According to Nojima, Vincent's personality is a loner. If he was not former ally of Cloud, he would not have joined the battle with Bahamut Sin on Final Fantasy Advent Children. He is somewhat similar to Cloud but more mature. Vincent was originally intended to appear in Kingdom Hearts with Cloud, but it was decided to remove him due to their similar personalities. The team worked on Cloud's new design for the series, which has been used for all Cloud's appearance in the series. Number 5. Can't Decide. During early development, his character has been changed several times. The team considered him to be a horror researcher, chemist, detective, and they finally agreed that he will be a former member of the Turks. On the early artwork, he is shown to have his basic weapon as a scythe rather than a handgun, but this was changed to the final developments of the game. His original job class was listed as Horror Terror or Horror Researcher. Number 6. Early Concept. A draft story tells that Vincent was supposed to be a detective working on supernatural cases. He has his sights on Shinra and began investigating the company to expose it to the world, of course, with the benefit of it on the rival company. His relationship to Hojo way back on Midgar University, using Lucretia to delve deeper into Hojo's work. Hojo noticed this and captured Lucretia and used her as a part of Genova project. Vincent, notified about this, tried to rescue her, but Hojo was expecting him and puts him to sleep for 30 years. Number 7. Vampire. Looking on Vincent's costume, one might think that he was a vampire. In fact, when I was playing the game in my kid days, I really thought he was some sort of a vampire. Well, Square really gave a vampire look on him. Red cloak, pale skin, and sleeping in the coffin? All points to him being a vampire. His crimson cloak was added to symbolize the idea of Vincent carrying a heavy weight connected to death. Number 8. Limit breaks mirror the horrors of the world. Vincent's limit break forms the kind of terrors and evils from the certain aspects of the corporeal world. The Glean beast represents the horrors of nature from voracious monsters and beasts in the world outside of civilization. The Death Gigas represents the horrors of science, creatures born of the unknown and accidents of experimentation. Hell Masker represents the horrors of society, serial killers and psychotic murders born from the cruelties and evils that mankind can spawn from their sins and vices. Chaos represents terrors of the occult and divine, devils, demons, the horrors of the spiritual underworld, and harbingers of the end of existence. Number 9. Dead Fantasy. Vincent was set to appear in the fan-made movie Dead Fantasy created by Monty Oum. A preview of Dead Fantasy VIII showed that Naminé summoned Vincent with her Keyblade and that he would have fought alongside her against Ryu Hayabusa and Momiji. He was summoned from a red portal and the red from the portal collated into his cloak. Vincent's main rival was Ryu Hayabusa. Number 10. Dirge of Cerberus. Vincent was chosen to be the main protagonist to the game because he has strong connections to the setting of Final Fantasy VII. He was connected to Hojo, Lucretia, Genova Project, and one of the few people who also knows the origins of Sephiroth. His ability to transform to different beasts gave the staff the excitement to work more into his gameplay. So that was the top 10 facts of Vincent Valentine. Be sure to check out the other top 10 facts on other Final Fantasy characters. Again, thanks for watching and you guys rock.